You're thinking about recording yourself on YouTube, you have no idea how to do that, or you just want to improve your quality, don't worry about a single thing because I'm going to help you do that today. So let's do this. So when you're first starting off as a content creator, you want to learn how to properly record yourself. You want to make sure when people see you, it looks nice, that you have clean and quality content. And the best way to do that is to improve your setup and to improve the way the camera looks at you. The first absolutely thing that you need is yourself. You got to make sure that you're available, that you're creating the content, that whatever content you're creating is being properly portrayed by the way you present yourself. So for me, I like to look nice in front of the camera. Some people might like to look like a slob. It doesn't matter. Any way that you want to properly portray yourself on the camera, make sure you're doing so. This all comes down to branding and elements. Makes everything to come together when you properly present yourself and you have the diction, you have the confidence, you're able to look at the camera and talk to it concisely and make sure the content that you're producing is of quality. The second thing that you need to record yourself on YouTube is a camera. I know, that should probably be the first thing. I want to put the camera second, just because the camera you use is not ultimately matter. What matters is the content that you're producing, that you're speaking, the things that you're providing of value. Though, whatever camera you're using, make sure you're using the highest quality settings. So for say if you have an iPhone, which is perfectly fine, make sure you're using the back camera of the iPhone. And you're probably wondering, how am I going to be able to see myself? There's a lot of ways where you can make contraptions for mirror systems in order to see yourself just with a simple mirror. I use an external monitor, but that's just going crazy with it. Other methods you can use to record yourself without going the expensive route and using a monitor. After you have yourself, your camera, now it's time to focus on the background. Your background tells a lot about your personality. We learned this from cinematography and a lot of filmmaking. A lot of movies do this. The background properly portrays the personality of the scene. It drives the story. Look at my background. It's crazy. It's fun. It's full of colors. That's how I like to portray myself. So make sure you're being methodical in your background. It helps produce quality and making sure things look nice. Things look portrayable. Remember, it's again presenting yourself. So it's not just who you are, the environment you're around. It tells a story. It sets a mood. My next tip for you is that you gotta make sure your lighting is on point. Now, you don't need the craziest lighting setup. We never start off with crazy lights. Use whatever lights you have available. If you have no lights at all, use the window as your natural light source. You can tell right now that the window is providing me some side light. Natural light is beautiful. Make sure you shoot at a time of day where the light's not gonna be coming in so harsh. And if you use a window, it helps diffuses that light. Now right now I'm using two different lights plus my window as my backlight. If you don't have two lights like I do, then just turn one off, and then you can use these white foam cords to use as a bounce. Look how that fills me in. Isn't that crazy? That just using a bounce, a white card, can bring in so much light. You can balance the window light with a white card, and this is only like a couple bucks on Amazon or even on CVS. It's very important when you're using light, especially for YouTube and when you're recording yourself, is that you use the most soft available light possible. Natural light does a very good job in providing soft light with a nice fall off, but if you don't have natural light, you can actually pick up on Amazon these soft boxes that are actually really affordable, that allows you to get these really nice lighting setups with super soft diffusion all over it. You're gonna look crisp and clean and very beautiful while you record yourself. My next tip for you is when you're recording, make sure you have some type of plan for recording. Go in, possibly think down. If you're someone who likes scripts, go ahead and write scripts and then memorize the script, or have a teleprompter for you. If you don't, you could just ramble on. Most of the time, I am just rambling on, going crazy in front of the camera. But the thing is, I know what I'm talking about. I have these conversations prior, so I'm just kind of recollecting the conversations I had previously with other individuals that I teach. It's very important when you're recording, you record in bulk. I do that like crazy. When I go to record, I record once a week and I record 7 videos. Now, I post daily videos, though that helps me have 7 days of content. If you post once a week, that's 7 weeks of content and only in one day, and then you have to edit the rest of them, and editing takes like no time at all, which goes to my next tip. And make sure that your editing is clean. Make sure everything is smooth, it's fluid. Yeah, it's YouTube. There's gonna be a lot of jump cuts everywhere, but that's okay. That's the nature of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're building a community. We're learning together how to be better content creators, and that's why it's okay to be bad. And make sure that when you're cutting your audio, it sounds good. You don't have it where it's It's all fluid. It sounds good. Give it some spacing. Make sure you learn about pacing. Watch other videos about how to edit concisely. My channel is actually coming out with more videos about editing and how to make sure you properly edit yourself correctly. This leads me to my last tip, which is just have fun with it. If you're not having fun with YouTube, then I don't think you're gonna last long because it takes a lot of videos. I do it just for the sheer fun of it, of building a community around the thing I love doing, which is content creation. With that being said, please hit that like and subscribe button and hit that bell notification because that really means a lot to me when I see this community grow. I love interacting with anyone. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Kiss, kiss.